The Bundesliga is set to kick off tomorrow. Hope Solo's dog was shot. University of Akron is discontinuing 3 programs as of today. New Mexico State operating budget, it's going to change. Missouri Western State University is getting hit hard as well. And UC-CSU to lose 10% of state funding in new California budget. And an epic rant by Dave Portnoy. All of this on episode 507 of the Coach Cameron Soccer Podcast. So first up, we have the Bundesliga, and we're going to actually turn it straight to CNN as they report a day before the kickoffs, and this is what they have to say.
Germany is one of the first big soccer countries to restart its professional league, and many football federations will be looking to see whether the Bundesliga's path and its hygiene concept will prevail. But there have been problems. 3 people at First FC Cologne tested positive for COVID-19 and were quarantined. And 2 players from second division club Dynamo Dresden also came down with the disease.
So they're doing testing, mass testing, and these athletes that have no signs of it other than tested that they have it can't play. They're going to be quarantined and deal with all of that. And everybody, especially in Arizona, we're being released tomorrow from our home quarantine, and businesses are open. Things are trying to get to normalcy, but there's a lot of discussion of how we're going to do things. Are you going to wear a mask? Are you going to wear gloves? Are you going to do all these things? And we're being told that they do work, they don't work. You know, there's so much confusion out there. But the worst part of all this is the number of people that are saying, let's get back to normalcy, and the others are saying, how dare you, stay home, stay locked up, wear a mask, do what you're told kind of mentality. And that's what we're dealing with. And there's just a lot of confusion. So the ones that scream the loudest are basically dictating things. I'm more scared of people than this coronavirus. So, yeah, let's get back to the report.
The coronavirus.
And there have been disciplinary issues. Hertha BSC forward Salomon Kalou was suspended by the club after seemingly laughing off coronavirus safety rules in a leaked video.
And there you go. So a leaked video, and people are self-reporting. Hey, you can't do that. You can't do this. And people are calling it. You know, when I'm running the mountains, there's in Verado, there's these victory steps that a lot of people enjoy. And I don't know how many times I've been going around the mountains, and I stay away from the steps. I don't want to be around all those people just because I'm normally like that. It's not because of the coronavirus. But people are calling the cops. The cops are there all the time, wasting, like, do what you're told kind of thing. And it's getting ridiculous about all of this. I mean, we need I don't even know what the right answer is because I don't have all the information. No one does. So if you act like you know what you're doing, you don't. You just don't. And that's the problem. Let's talk about Hope Solo. And Hope Solo's dog was shot. So the former U.S. women's national team goalie Hope Solo says on social media that she is heartbroken a day after her dog was shot. They don't know who or why, as far as I know, at this time, but that's literally crazy. I wasn't even planning on talking about Hope Solo today, but that just came on my feed. And hopefully Conan, that's her dog's name, can survive and be okay. But hopefully everything works out for Hope Solo and her family. University of Akron is discontinuing 3 programs, and they are men's cross country, men's golf, and women's tennis. Men's soccer is unaffected because look at the crowd. If you're watching me on YouTube, they have crowds. They bring in money. That's good. That's what everyone should strive to do. I'm at Phoenix College, and I strive to have big crowds. I get big crowds. I work for that because it's important for the game. It's important for longevity. So do those things, and that's why we still have men's soccer at University of Akron. So good job on that. But I'm confused about the dollar amount. They're saying with the elimination of coach scholarships, staff positions, and operating expenditures, the reduction will be approximately $4.4 million. $4.4 million to run men's cross country, men's golf, and women's tennis. Jeez, That's crazy. I mean, that's insane to have that kind of money for those programs. So they overspent. That explains why they're cutting. But yeah, that's crazy. New Mexico State, they're going to have some major issues. So the New Mexico State operating budget is expected to be revised after they approved it a month ago. The chancellor said that the regents that came together was hard to tell about what exactly were they're going to do, but they're warning the university that they could face a budget deficit of $5 million depending on how much lawmakers claw back at them. So they're going to revise everything, and no one knows anything because July 1 is the fiscal year. That's where they try balance all the budgets and stuff. And a lot of these universities and colleges, they're gonna suffer big time, and they're trying to just figure it out. Missouri Western State University cuts 30% of faculty, along with programs in history, political science, sociology, economics, music, and more. So, of all the faculty cuts made during the COVID-19 pandemic so far, those at Missouri Western State University may be the deepest. The institution is laying off 31 non-tenured instructors, including some on the tenured track. At the end of the year, 20 remaining professors will receive terminal 1-year contracts, meaning that about 1/4 of the full-time faculty will be gone by 2021. So major cuts coming everywhere. This is just what I can find online, but it's a big deal. And of course, California, they got problems led by this guy. He is announcing that UC-CSU to lose 10% of state funding in his new California budget proposal. California's public colleges and universities stand to lose hundreds of millions of dollars in planned funding in the state budget proposal Governor Gavin Newsom released Thursday. And that explains why all the Division II schools just shut down fall sports, and maybe that's going to save them some money. Who knows? Yeah, it's a big deal, and it's affecting the junior colleges as well. They're being affected by the budget quite a bit, and where does it say that? So the California State Universities and University of California budgets each would take a 10% cut from their planned funding. The proposal also rolled back funding for community college support services like campus food banks. So, hello, there's poverty. So when the economy is bad, it affects the poor people, the middle class, everybody, but more so the middle class and the poor. So food banks are being destroyed. So we can't even feed the poor now because of what's going on. All we're doing is trading death is what I'm thinking is happening. But we're just trading things. It's so scary to see what's going on. But all right, let's get to Dave Portnoy, and let's check out his epic rant.
When did this become flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve to we have to find a cure or everyone's going to die? Like Fauci. Seems like a nice enough dude. I've always been like, oh, no agenda. Looks like he could be maybe the grandfather in Wedding Crashers. Gets in front of the Senate. He's like, if we reopen the country too quick, everyone's dead. Where'd that come from? And the LA mayor. We're not opening the city till we find a cure? What?
So you can listen to his epic rant on YouTube, but he's right. We were told flatten the curve, right? That's the way we're going to deal with it. So once we're getting to that point, or we thought we're getting to that point, it's now we need a cure. Are we going to have a cure? Do we have a cure for HIV? AIDS? You know, I don't understand what's going on. No one does. But I can tell you this, that we don't know that we do know that we don't know. No one knows anything. And it's seriously scary that everything's being manipulated based on public outcry. So hopefully we can get level-headed and figure out a way to survive what's going on in this world. And this is Coach Cameron in episode 507. I'll see you tomorrow.